Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And today I am bringing you a viewer-submitted deck. That's right. If you want to submit a deck for me to play on the channel, all you gotta do is go to the Discord, go to the deck list submission chat, and post a list. And this one was posted by the awesome EeveeConnoiseur's. Their full Discord name is EeveeConnoiseur's on live, but I just put EeveeConnoiseur's. I hope that's okay. I did use the Eevee deck box, sleeves, and coin because they're an EeveeConnoiseur's. So, yeah, and this was submitted almost a month ago, so I'm sorry it took me so long, but I'm starting to get back into the swing of things. As you may notice, my uploads are a lot more consistent, although the quality's down. I'm trying to fix it on OBS, and I hope this one works. We'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, this deck was submitted a month ago, and it is surrounding the Brambleghast Pokemon, which I really like. This Pokemon, I think it is a very interesting Pokemon, but I haven't seen a list that I love. Now, this one I do kind of like, actually. So hopefully I can play this. I haven't played it yet, but hopefully I can play it to perfection. So, Brambleghast. What's so special about Brambleghast, you might ask? It's only a stage 100 HP grass Pokemon. Grass Pokemon aren't that great right now. True. But it has the Resilient Soul ability. This Pokemon gets 50 plus HP for each prize card your opponent has taken. So each prize card they have, that's 50 more HP. So they take 1, that's 150 HP. They take 2, that's 200 HP. They take 3, that's 250, so on and so forth, right? And the attack is not that great, but it can be a lot of fun. So for 3 energy, Powerful Needles does 80 damage for each time you flip a coin for each energy attached for this Pokemon. This attack does 80 damage for each head. So already we're looking at least 3, but I'm going to tell you, it's going to be at least 5, hopefully 6 energy on Brambleghast right away. Okay, so that is the strategy. Get a bunch of grass energy on Brambleghast and have it just tank as much as possible, right? And you might ask, how do we get all this energy on Brambleghast? Forretress EX. Like I said, you might have seen this list out in the wilds already, and as far as I know, it hasn't made too big of a splash, but I still really like looking at it. And Forretress EX is basically the perfect combo here. With the Exploding Energy ability, once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 5 basic grass energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Then shuffle your deck. If you searched your deck this way, this Pokemon is knocked down, so it does give your opponent 2 prizes. But that does increase Brambleghast's HP by 100 then. And if you do that twice, 1 for each Brambleghast, sure, they only have 2 prizes remaining, but you've got 2 Brambleghast, both with 300 HP and a ton of energy out on the field. It's going to be hard to deal with, and that is the goal of the deck, right? Sacrifice these Forretress for the Brambleghast and get going. I will say, the deck list originally submitted only had 2-2 line of Brambleghast instead of the 3-3 line, and the Forretress EX was a 4-4 rather than a 3-3. But going through the chat, it looks like, yeah, 3-3, 3-3 was the best way to do this. You know, so I did not take the deck list strictly off the image that was posted, but I did follow the chat and make sure I'd followed it as close as possible. Everything from there on is the exact same of what the deck was submitted, right? So we've got 4 copies of Buddy-Buddy Poffin because all of our basics, being Pineco and Bramblin, are below 70 HP, so Buddy-Buddy Poffin is the perfect card, right? We've got 3 copies of Counter Capture. We're going to put ourselves behind on prizes very early on. So Counter Capture is a great way to target the Pokemon that need to be knocked down. Next up, we've got Fighting Au Lait PAL? I don't know how to pronounce that. I do apologize. You can use this card only if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Like I said, we're planning on being behind on prizes. And you can deal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon. So, again, we're just trying to tank as many hits, right? We're just trying to get attacked, but survive and keep moving forward. So, we've got 4 copies of that. We do have 1 copy of Grabber on here. I find that interesting. I think it's mostly to try to target, like, a Lumineon that they might have in hand. Or something else. I mean, you do put on the bottom of the deck, but you just try to remove key aspects. I'm surprised it's only 1 Grabber, though, but maybe that's just space, right? So then we got 4 Great Balls, because we really need to find our evolutions quickly. If we do not find our evolutions, we are sunk. So 4 Great Ball. We got 4 Trekking Shoes to try to burn through the deck as fast as possible, right? We're trying to get our key components. We got 3 Ultra Ball, which surprised me, but maybe that's just the number that works. A spec of choice, we are going with Hero's Cape. Give a Pokemon 100 more HP. That's right, you could have a Bramblin with 450 HP. That is scary, but I love it. And it's a single prize, right? Then we got 4 copies of Iono. Of course, I had to go with the premium tournament collection version of Iono because I love that stamp. I love it. We got 4 copies of Roxanne. So 2 cards we are trying to use as much as possible in order to disrupt our opponent's hand. Try to make sure they don't get their combos off and we just keep steamrolling, right? 1 copy of Artazon, which also surprised me, but with 4 copies of Buddy-Buddy Poffin, maybe it just works. And then we've got 2 copies of Pokemon League Headquarters, which can really mess with basic Pokemon. So if our opponent is playing a deck that's more basic heavy, then Pokemon League Headquarters can really disrupt that and slow them down, giving us opportunity to take advantage, right? And those are the trainers. I skipped over the energy. The energy is pretty straightforward. We got 11 basic grass energy. Forretress does allow us to search out 10 of it, so that's probably why. We got 1 copy of Mist Energy, which surprised me, honestly, but I'm sure there are particular attacks we want to try to avoid, such as Giratina V-Star. That attack where it just knocks you out. You prevent all effects done to this card, so that prevents that. So yeah, 1 copy of Mist Energy seems low to me. And then we got 1 copy of Reversal Energy, which, if you remember, when you attach this to a non-rule box Pokemon, an evolution Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, sorry, and you are behind on prizes, which most likely we will be, Reversal Energy counts as 3 energy. So that's 3 more coin flips and just a lot more damage, hopefully. So let's go ahead and jump into matchmaking with this. I forgot to set it as my active deck. There we go. And let's see how I do. This is my first game with it, my one and only game with it. Let's see how I do. EeveeConnoiseur's, thank you for submitting a deck. You know, you're on the Discord. I hope you check out this video, and hopefully I do the deck service. All right. Ugh. Tails. Tails never fails. Come on, give us going first. Yes, we will be going first. We have evolutions. Of course we want to go first. We need our second turn to really get going here. What do we get? We get plenty of Bramblin, so that's good. But we are missing a key component here. We do not have a single Pineco. We really need to get Pineco. Do they only mulligan once? They only mulligan once. And it looks like a Torterra deck. Grass versus grass. This is going to be interesting. 100% this is going to be interesting. Yes, we will take our 1 card from mulligan. Another Trekking Shoes. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, they're starting off with Mew. Let's see. We get a Pineco off the top deck. Yes! I would really love a second one. Yes, it's only a 1 of. I need that in my hand. Inspect board. Go back. No, don't need that Iono. I already got an Iono. Another Bramblin. That's not great for us. Not really something we need. So let's go ahead and Great Ball. Maybe we'll get another Pineco. No, we get Forretress EX. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna work through this. And oh boy, do I attach the Hero's Cape? That's a good question. I'm gonna say yes, just to keep that Bramblin alive. just for that little bit of extra time, right? So, yeah. So, if they do pull off an attack, Mew EX has free retreat. Buddy-Buddy Poffin, they're bringing out who? A couple of Cricketoons, okay, or Cricketots. Cricketoons, the evolution, and that's going to give their Torterra extra HP. But I believe it doesn't stack. I could be wrong. There's the Turtwig. What a cute little Turtwig card. That's awesome. And a Grass Energy down on that Turtwig. If this Mew stays in the active, we could start off by getting 2 prizes right here, right now. Of course, I'm going to give them 2 prizes. So, whoopsie. Let's go ahead. We will Forretress EX. Take all those 5 energy cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. And attach them to this Brambleghast. Should we attach the 6th energy? It looks like we prized 2 of our grass energy. Should we attach the 6th energy? Is a decent question, and what I'm struggling with right now. I kind of want to, but that makes our next Fortress way worse, right? So, you know what? I'm going to. 6 coin flips are just so much better, right? We do have another Bramblin. Should I play that down? I don't think so. We want to focus on 2 Brambleghast. Going into a 3rd is not very likely. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. We actually don't need Artazon down, so let's just Trekking Shoes. For the Forretress? Really? That's beautiful. And we are going to Powerful Needles and see if we can knock out this Mew EX this turn, and that would be amazing. 1 heads. We only did 80 damage. Are you joking? I should have just targeted the Turtwig, although that takes 20 less. I would have knocked out the Turtwig. Whew, come on. Another Turtwig. Okay. And another Turtwig. Wow. Man, they got Iono'd into such a great hand, right? Next turn, they're not going to be so lucky. At least I hope not. Jeez. We got Roxanne here. Okay, so we got the Forretress here. Let's go ahead, pop the Forretress, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not as good, but it's okay. 1, 2, a 3, and a 4. There we go. Do I need an Ultra Ball for anything? No, I don't. I don't need anything, right? Like, I kind of want to gust up that Turtwig, honestly. Should I? Oh, man. It's tempting. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And just try to keep them from being able to get all the way up, right? And then I'm going to Roxanne. Roxanne. Here we go. Here we go. A lot of useless cards. Why is that counter capture stuck in the air? What's going on? I would... Sure. No? No, I can't? Okay. Yes. Let's do it. Right? Oh, that's what... Okay, whatever. 1, 2. We knocked out the Turtwig. Awesome. Yeah, that time we flipped 5 heads. Come on. That is ridiculous. But doing 380 damage to a Turtwig is pretty awesome. Flipping that many heads is a good feeling. It's a rock and roll feeling, you might say. Alright, so Mew is back in the active. We do have counter capture. Gardenia's Vigor, the special art. Very beautiful special art. Onto that Turtwig. I can counter capture that Turtwig next turn and KO it. So unless this restart gets some rare candy Turtwig, I think, or Torterra, I think I'm pretty good at this point, right? Oh yeah, I'm rock solid. This is gonna be so easy, right? So let's counter capture. There's the card. Up the Turtwig. Do I Roxanne? I don't think so. I could Pokemon League headquarters though. That doesn't hurt me, but I don't know if it hurts my opponent at all. Let's go ahead. Oh, no. We want that reversal energy there. Silly me. Oh. Powerful Needles. Come on. We got a Pokemon 400 HP sitting in the active. Okay. Holy cow. That was scary. Come on. We're going to get 1 prize card. Nice. We get grass energy, so we can attach that next turn to the Brambleghast on the bench, and then it too will have 6 energy cards, but reversal kicking that up just that little bit. So Super Rod gets played. Of course, they got to recover a Turtwig. Understandable. What else are they gonna do? I feel like this isn't where I like to be, right? Like there's just, I wish I could be doing more with the deck. I wish there was more to do with the deck, right? I feel like there's a lot of waste, but that waste is there in order to just make sure you pop off turn 1, right? That's the whole point. So yeah, it just makes me feel a little weird. That's all. It just got a weird little feeling. Nothing to play. So Roxanne, I feel like I should be playing the Great Balls just to get rid of them, not necessarily to, oh, should I grab her? Ooh, that's a good question. They only have 2 cards. You know what? I'm not going to. But I will Trekking Shoes for a counter capture. Ultra Ball. No, I don't need any Pokemon. Thank you, though. Healing. Okay. Let's Powerful Needles and see. We'll probably get 2 with this Mew, right? What is up with this Mew? Like, every time we attack the Mew, we get 1 heads, but we attack a Turtwig, it's 5 heads, and we do 400 damage, and like, oh boy. That Turtwig is scary. I don't like it. I do not like it. It is so scary right now. 1 Boss's Orders would probably be really helpful in this deck. Just 1. That's all I'm asking for. We got Great Ball. So they don't have Rare Candy, right? So I'm gonna Roxanne, just trying to get that last counter capture, right? We play 3 of them. We failed to get that. We get Grabber back, although we only play 1 of it. Mist Energy, gonna throw that on Brambleghast on the bench. Just make that a little bit more beefy, you know? And let's Powerful Needles, right? As long as we get 1 heads, we'll knock out this Mew. Okay, thank you. That is 2 prizes. Now we are tied, right? Which isn't great for the reversal energy, but it's just, it feels a lot better. We've caught up. There's the last counter catcher. That's why I wasn't getting it. But they need to knock out my Brambleghast so I can counter capture. Oh, that's a sneaky good move. I love it. I don't know. Okay. Doot doot. Oh, that's terrible for us. That's so bad for us. Yeah, Iono is kind of a bad card for us right now. It's not really getting us what we need. Yep, another Turtwig coming out. Perfect. And then you're going to evolve. I would choose to evolve the 2 Turtwigs. They might choose to just not use the attack at all. That's weird. Why didn't they use the attack? They have the energy. Oh, Pokemon League headquarters. I totally forgot. Yes. Beautiful. Oh man, that was so clutch. Oh man. I mean, if it wasn't for the Forretress EXs giving them 4 prizes, this would be a flawless victory, right? Like, okay, Mist Energy comes down to we get 2nd Mist Energy. They do 30 damage, and then we just swing for KO. We just gotta get 2 heads. Just 2 heads. That's all I need, just 2. Will you just give me 2? 1, 2. EeveeConnoiseur's, I love your deck. It is tough on the emotions, though. I feel like I went all over the spectrum there. Fear of knocking out my Fortresses to power up my Brambleghasts, and just not knowing the proper way to disrupt my opponent. When should I have played those grabbers? Probably not. I played Roxanne right after, and then that would have shuffled the card at the bottom of the deck back into the deck somewhere, and they might have drawn it, you know, like, but that type of disruption. I feel like there's more you could do with the deck. It's very straightforward and very fun. I highly recommend everyone check out EeveeConnoiseur's Brambleghast deck. List will be in the description as always, but you can also go to the Discord and submit your own deck if you want to see that being played. Thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and do the YouTube things, like, subscribe, whatever else you do, comment, and check out the Discord. We have a great growing community, especially for Popper, and I think you'd really like it there. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.